Well, I just realized I had no intro for this part, so I just decided to make a quick one. So, welcome back everyone to somewhat Death Stranding 2. And in the last part, I was a bit sick. Okay, I just had allergies. I wasn't really sick, and that part might have not turned out well. I don't know, but in this part, it was the same thing because I recorded it immediately after. But I hope you enjoy regardless. This is a really nice part, story driven. There's some nice music I plan to leave in the video once I'm done editing it because I'm recording this before editing. So I don't know whether I'll leave it in or not. But regardless, I hope you enjoy, and yeah, let's start.
Glad you're here. I thought both of you should have a say in this. Listen, about the girl, tomorrow. This is the spot where we picked her up. We're still reading Tarfall activity there, which means there might still be a passage to the other side. It's possible she could still use it to go back home.
You want to send her back to that hellhole?
If that's where her family is, it's where she belongs.
You've got to be kidding me.
This isn't her world. She isn't one of us. That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Or to be more accurate, be born from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
Wait, are you saying that tomorrow is a chiral creature?
No, not at all. Her DNA and cellular structure prove that she's human.
Well, the world we found her in was filled with the dead. Almost like some kind of beach. But tomorrow herself is alive. She's a living human being. We should look after her here. Women and children and the weak have always been easy targets. In every conflict and disaster, we're always the first to suffer.
But even if her world is as bleak as you suspect, she may still be happier there, surrounded by the friends and family she knows and loves.
Friends and family don't guarantee happiness. Not in the least.
I understand how you feel, but I believe she should stay with us. Sam.
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole. We can't send her back.
All right. I'm pulling rank and making the call. She stays. At least until things have calmed down. Understood?
Did you hear that just now? It came from the hall outside.
Okay, I guess we're going to go see what that was. Go to surface.
Sam, I can't find tomorrow. She must have left in Magellan at some point. She's not wearing a room terminal, so we have no way of tracking her position. And the continent is full of dangers she's never encountered.
I should mention she didn't appear to have received even a single vaccination. So I decided to repurpose the batch Deadman left for Lou and gave her the full gamut. She's been immunized against just about everything, so you've got nothing to worry about on that score.
But she's still a stranger in a world that isn't her own. And I don't think she's capable of surviving out there. Not all by herself. Please, Sam. Find tomorrow for us.
And be sure to take a weapon with you, just in case. When you're ready, check the main order on the delivery terminal for more information about what to expect.
Okay. Let's go to surface. You know, I actually wasn't planning on making a story video today. I was actually planning on doing just a bunch of side quests for hours and hours. But then I saw that, oh, I'm in the middle of this quest, so might as well just make the next part. So I think this is part 10. And yeah, I know I haven't...
Sam,
Oh, wait.
something worrying came to my attention while I was searching for tomorrow. There have been a few reports of mechanized belligerents in this region. You should consider them hostile if and when you come into contact. So, review your equipment loadout via the delivery terminal and make sure you're prepared for anything. Only then should you pick up the next main order.
All of Drawbridge is committed to helping you find tomorrow. Let's bring her back home, Sam.
Basically, I can maybe make this skeleton because it's better than what I actually have. I can make that, then equip it. Yeah, swap skeleton. My bad, I did not make the route, but it's fine. So I guess we're following these purple ones. Not sure how far away she is, so...
Sam, I think I've got something. Check the marker I've added to your map.
Sam, you see that structure? I suspect Tomorrow was the one who built it.
Oh yeah, it was. Huh. Time for shelter.
You think Tomorrow perhaps used this rope to make her descend?
Yeah, she did. And I've never built an anchor. I always found anchors in convenient places for me. Because I guess there's a bunch of people that will play this before I get to certain points already.
Sam, we might have found Tomorrow's trail. Check the marker on your map. It may help you track her down.
I think Tomorrow might have been the one who placed this ladder here. Did your Ultra deck just move? I don't sense any BTs. Be careful, Sam. It may not be a BT, but something's out there.
What are these?
Look, Sam. A cairn. Tomorrow may have stopped here to rest and get her bearings. Our investigation's on the right track. I just know it is.
Sam, I think we've got a lead on Tomorrow's whereabouts. You'll find a new marker on your map. Use it to refine your search.
What
Sam,
the
we have
hell?
to deal with these mechs first. We can fight tomorrow once that's done. Excellent work, Sam. Now then, let's see if we can learn anything of use from this jacket. It could point us in the right direction.
Thank you.
I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Were you trying to find your way back?
I suppose you have friends and family there, waiting for you to come home?
I don't know.
Everyone there has passed on. There's no place for the living in that world.
Tell me, am I really alive?
Well, yeah. Of course you are. Do you want to stay with us on the DHV Magellan?
But I saw how everyone was fighting because of me.
Ah, I'm sorry.
All that wasn't your fault. We're just worried about you. Wait.
I don't think I ever had a family. Do you have one?
No. Not anymore.
You miss them?
Yeah.
So, I can stay on the ship? Thank you.
You have a very special gift tomorrow. It could help us. But for that to happen, you first need to learn how to control it. Want to come work for us? We can stay on the ship as long as you like.
This is our gift to you. As long as you have it, we'll find you. No matter where you go.
Welcome to Drawbridge. To our little family. Come on, let's head inside.
Yeah, all game I've actually been waiting for that because I saw that in the trailers and it was really cool. I'm not sure if I'll leave most of the part of me tracking her down because I actually just let the music play because it was really nice. I didn't want to talk over it. So if I leave it in the video, at least you guys will know why. I just wanted you to listen to it as well.
Sam, this is Tarman. We took the liberty of loading the vehicle you left outside onto the DHV Magellan. There's something that's been on my mind lately. You had a run-in with some mysterious mechanized assailants while searching for tomorrow, right? Well, after comparing their data to that of the gargantuan mech Higgs summoned, I've concluded that all of these contraptions appear to operate on the same underlying technology. None of them have been fitted with remote operation modules, nor are they capable of autonomous function. They're not robots, in other words. The bloody things don't even have drivetrains or core units. They're almost like puppets with no strings. They don't require chiral network coverage to function either. Though I'll be damned if I know how that's possible. It's almost as if they're spirit-driven machines. Ghost mechs, to give them a name. I'd say it's a safe bet that there are more of these things out there. So to ensure that you're prepared to face them, we've added a Ghost Mech archive to the VR weapons and combat training program. Access it to check out the data we've collected regarding these mechs so far. Anyway, next up you'll be disembarking to go and connect Hartman's research facility to the network. He's an old mate of yours, I understand. Once you've made your preparations, access the Dowser's delivery terminal to get underway. Of course, the DHV Magellan can take you directly to the Dowser's shelter if you like. So if that's your preference, go ahead and give us the order to head there.
Alright. I think... I'm going to try and do that training, because those enemies were... Like, they seem to be tanky. I'm not sure of the best way to fight them. What's that? I didn't know you could hear them from outside. Okay, yeah, so give me 1 second. Okay, I'm done. It wasn't actually training. It was more like an archive where you can learn about the enemies. So I read all about them and like how exactly to defeat them, because they seem to be having the first ones I fought seem to be having weak spots on like the hands. Oh wait.
Dad! Mom! This way.
You know, I've been thinking, imagine tomorrow is related to that guy. You never know. Ooh, Dowser's terminal. Okay, so I guess we teleport all the way there. I love this. It's better than... I think it's better than the jumping mechanic in the first game. Because that one was a bit limited. I think Fragile could only jump to certain locations. Okay. Yeah, she could only jump to in between private rooms. Oh. Again, this thing tricked me. I was like... I didn't know where to go. It's crazy every time I fall for it.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I don't know how much I'll be able to complete, but hopefully, who knows? Who knows? I want to do a lot, like so much. If possible, I want to do all of them, even though I don't feel like it might be possible. Alright, we're here. I took...
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
I took a very funny route to get here, but this place seems... really like there's people in this area. Like the way it's so broken compared to everything else. Really, I damaged these goods like only a few times. It's 27%. That's insane. Hold on, let me see if I have any spray. Alright, unfortunately I don't have any sprays, so I'm going to have to deliver it like this.
Thank you for your service. Proceeding to order confirmation.
Yeah, I got a B. That's my first B in the game. I've got 1B, 1C. I think I finished. Wait. Yeah. I've finished this chapter because I just got a trophy. I haven't been on foot for a long time. That's why there's a bunch of stuff that I haven't used yet.
Thank you for your service.
Greetings, Sam. This is the President. Once again, you've done it. The northwestern part of the Australian continent has been successfully connected to the chiral network. As a result, the probability of a new plate gate manifesting on this continent has significantly increased. As for what comes next, I believe a drawbridge ally is stationed at this facility. By strengthening your bonds, I have no doubt you will be able to accomplish even greater feats. So don't let me keep you. Your friend is waiting inside.
Facility doors have been unlocked. Please use the entrance to proceed into the facility.
Order complete. Well done.
Okay.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Please proceed inside. Administering shock. Stand clear.
Upper beach reference frame confirmed. UB coordinates are L 47.37, B plus 6.32.
Hartman?
You're looking well, Sam. Thank you for coming. Oh. It's been a while.
Ticker's still holding up?
Thanks to this support unit, I can flatline anytime, anywhere, without worry. No need for beds and the like either. I can sleep standing up. Not bad, eh?
Still looking for him, huh?
I am. They're a large part of the reason I came to this place.
You okay?
I've been rather unkind to my heart. You might say I'm on the verge of heartbreak. Still, it's a small price to pay for mapping the beach. And now that my work here is complete, I can accompany you all on your journey. Oh, we undertook the beach mapping program to help determine the most efficient strategy for linking up Australia. While near Death, I traversed the beach and provided location data to APAS, which it used to build a database. Oh, APAS was my partner in this, you see. I also collected water samples from the various beaches I visited, which I duly deposited in the form of my own tears. Apparently, the water somehow circulates between them and the world of the living. The samples were required to study the phenomenon.
Huh. This is the first I've heard of it. I didn't think this was your field.
Oh, it isn't. Far from it. I collected the samples for the benefit of a collaborator. In the process, I placed a greater strain on my heart. But it's nothing to worry about. Like it or not, they all wear out, sooner or later.
You sure you're okay? All good in there? Is that all you're gonna take?
Yes. Everything I need is already stored on the DHV Magellan. This here is my insurance. Well then, shall we go to the DHV Magellan?
Take care of yourself, Sam.
So do I go out from here? For some reason that door it focused on that door as I was supposed to use it, but doesn't look like that's the case. I knew Hartman would join us at some point, I just didn't know when.
Ah, Sam. You're the last to arrive. Now we're all here. Let's get to it. Recently, I received a number of strange mails that were apparently sent to me by none other than myself. And Fragile has been receiving similar communications too. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I got a few about Lou's records.
It goes without saying, I did not, in fact, send them. It's all very distressing and gave me palpitations. An especially concerning mail reached me not long ago. Attached were some highly sensitive UCA documents on BBs and chiral communications technology, including classified records of the BBs who were sacrificed to build the foundation of the chiral network. These extraordinary children were the catalyst required for the network to route data through the beach. They served as a bridge between the beach and our world, hence the Bridge Baby moniker. They were originally intended for the sole purpose of sustaining the chiral network. I'd like to discuss the implications of these records in my possession, but before that, I can tell you how Bridge Babies were developed in more detail, if you wish. R&D commenced shortly after the Death Stranding was first observed. The inciting incident having occurred during the performance of a cesarean section to save the child of a brain-dead mother. But perhaps the rest should be explained by someone who remembers the period. If you're willing to indulge me.
I can't speak with any authority, but if you insist. When the obstetrician touched the fetus during the procedure, it said they glimpsed the beach.
I'm really sorry for pausing this twice, but there was a lot of noise outside. I had to mute my mic.
Subsequent research revealed that the unborn children and still mothers possessed a special connection to the place. While communications utilizing the beach had been theorized, the framework was incomplete. These children proved to be the missing link. Afterwards, development of the chiral network began in earnest, or so I'm told.
Wait, I have a question.
By all means.
What about when I was putting Mexico on the grid? Or my work in Australia? Have I been condemning kids this whole time?
Worry not, Sam. The new Cupid model does not require a human catalyst. You can be assured of that.
Bridget was president when this all began, and she wouldn't permit women to be deliberately rendered brain-dead in order to produce BBs. But the Bridges researchers were not deterred, and they pressed on with their plan in spite of the president's misgivings. To secure test subjects, it seems Bridges smuggled pregnant women into the country from Mexico, among other places. Consequently, they were able to produce the BBs needed to make the chiral network a reality. And 4 years ago, the first Bridges expedition embarked on their journey. This is what I received from the sacrificial BBs. Including backups, a total of 10 units were prepped for integration, but only 9 were used to lay the foundations of the North American network. I attempted to ascertain the whereabouts of the 10th, to no avail. But as drawbridge, we should have a higher security clearance than me personally. Just to be prudent, would you mind running a search? As Deadman determined, there was another BB-28 that existed before Lou, which was decommissioned. Fragile later discovered that, 4 years ago, Lou was assigned BB-28 serial number, and for reasons unknown, placed into storage. Now, the first expedition also set off 4 years ago, and they could surely have made use of another functional BB unit, yet again, for reasons unknown, Lou remained in storage. So did they have other plans for Lou? Was Lou deemed unsuitable for sacrifice? Or was Lou excluded from the mission for some other reason?
Like what?
Cardiac arrest imminent. 30 seconds remaining.
Not finding anything here. All the official records claim BB-28 was decommissioned. That's it. There's also nothing to suggest a connection between the missing BB and Lou.
Still, we know for a fact that they played a part in the first BB experiments. So we have to ask the question, did Lou play one too?
3, 2, 1.
Alright, looks like we're at the end of the video. I might... Oh.
I hope I didn't wake you, Sam. I had some news that I wished to share. A schematic for a marvelous device has been added to the Level 2 portable chiral constructor. It's called a transponder. Once you've built 2 or more in separate locations, you'll be able to travel between them instantaneously by way of the beach. The forensic mapping of which made this breakthrough possible. Safe houses and large facilities such as distribution centers have already been outfitted with transponders. You should make the most of them.
So it's like a second type of...
This is Charlie.
Jesus
we have another
Christ.
assignment for you to attend to. Head to Hartman's lab and access the delivery terminal to pick up this main order.
Every time I think they're done talking, they're not. So it's like a second type of fast travel. Anyway, it looks like the next time I play this game, which I don't know, could be like after I could take a short break, then just make the next part. But it does look like the story is going to continue, so I'm not going to do side quests for a while now. Look, he's waving at me, telling me he has something to say. But yeah, I'll do that later. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. Actually, I believe this is like part 11. I might have thought it was part 10, but I think it's 11. So I'll see you in part 12 if this is 11. And yeah, once again, thanks for watching. Bye.